Look, I've done health and safety for a lot of years in the past. I see something that's very unsafe. I also own some trucks as well. And, at the end of the day, I want all transport to be safe out there, including my son drives for me and, other family members. And to me, I want them to be safe. From a tilt and slide to a prime mover, we move all sorts of stuff. Steel is a tricky thing to move. The steel can slide forwards, and same as side movement, a lot of trucks that roll, it's because the load can't be secured enough. So therefore, we come up with the idea to actually hold it up with the hydraulics. By having the hydraulics, that takes up all the slack. This doesn't mean you stop using, straps and chains. You still use them, but it makes it a lot more safer by having those taking up that extra slack. Chain comes loose in transit or whatever, that's holding.
Loading and unloading of trucks in particular is a massive issue in our industry. And of course, restraining of loads is a big thing. That for me is something that keeps me up at night is the falls from loads and that risk. I mean, every summer we hear about it in the farming industry, guys falling off trucks. So yeah, if we can reduce that across all industries, that's massive.
What we've done, load the steel in between the load safety restraint system that we've got. This now squeezing the load together so it can't go anywhere while we're strapping and chaining to continue to load. PTO-driven hydraulic system. So basically, we can drive in, drop this trailer, pull the truck out, and it has its own power supply, which allows the ground crew to open the arms up, unload, reload, and therefore the truck can be on another trailer doing another job. We can also have part of the system remaining down in this position because it's going to be hitting on the post here. So there's not enough clearance for us, but it doesn't affect the loading or restraining of the load. We've got sensors going. So while the pole's down and that's it, it just completely shuts off.
So you do each one of these individually?
Yes. Look, there's a sensor there. So once it's out, you can't damage it by using it. But this here can't take the cabinet out. You got to trust the all that. Just like the separate by, got the pies to allow to. It's got a rubber roll, which is 3/4 of an inch thick as well. What happens once I get this, it actually buries itself to where it can't move up and down the sideways. And then cuts to here. So as you can see, it's got a lot of strength. Plus you got the chains on the upper strength. The back, I maybe took any notice, it's got a tailgate.
I was looking at that, yeah.
And it made it out of mesh base. The in and the outer. And the reason being is so that it doesn't act like a sail when you're
driving along.
Well, I'm not going to come out big speed out the back, so that will be strong enough to hold it. So all maintenance for these, I have made it basically stupid. You don't have to pull the whole thing apart to get to it. There's 4 bolts, 2 on this side, 2 on the other end. That whole assembly comes out. I can put that assembly onto an existing trailer. So it doesn't have to be, you don't have to spend money to buy a complete new trailer. If it's already got, say, 10 or 100 trailers, you can actually put those components on top.
I think the way that they can move in and retract to the center of the truck is really good for the various different widths of loads. I think the other thing is the fact that it can be retrofitted to existing trucks is massive. There's obviously a huge fleet of trucks out there in our industry and in industry more broadly. So something that can be retrofitted is huge.
We experimented for a long time. The hardest part was finding Boilermakers that want for this to the end result that you can see yourself. It actually works, But it can be strengthened as well. This is only a prototype. It's the first one, but we're working on making it a lot better in every possible way. We'll improve it because, we're going to find teething problems as we go along. Doesn't mean that this product is going to remain as is. It will always be better every time we do something. Never been more excited about anything in my life. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah.